are you doing those? Since then, it seems like you've been busy.
Yeah, I've been good. I've been, after my fight, I did like a little press tour, a little bit, just a lot of traveling, and then now I'm finally just getting to chill for a little bit.
Cool, cool, cool. So, I want to dive in into your fight with Teo, but before that, I want to get by what just happened this weekend with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. What's your thoughts on the fight?
Uh, it was definitely what the fans paid for. It was definitely an interesting fight, a fun fight to watch. Um, One that I think everybody left winning that night.
Mm.
Yeah.
Round one comes. How did you have it before the fight was coming anyway?
Scored?
I'm sorry. As far as did you have Devin Haney winning
No,
the
I
fight
thought yeah,
before?
I had Devin Haney winning. I had Devin winning.
So obviously it didn't go that route. It was completely the opposite, right? Um,
Yeah.
the left hook, the speed, the power. I mean, he's saying he's not a welter. He's saying that he's not a 140 pounder. He's more like a welterweight. But speak upon that, just the performance. Do you think that he's too big for the division? This is your division.
Who, Ryan?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That's him. That if he feels like he's too big and he can't make 140, then he can't make 140. Then he got to fight at 147. That means he's too big. Everybody else they make weight differently. They walk around at different weights, so it's whatever people are comfortable at. So if he says and he feels like he can't make 140, then he's too big for it.
Do you feel like looking at like some of the scorecards, some of the decisions that the referee were making? Did you feel like by any means that the Harvey Doc wasn't necessarily on Ryan's side?
Yeah, that most definitely. I think it was pretty obvious. That was definitely just trying to give the benefit of the doubt and every chance they could to Devin.
People say that Devin won't ever be the same anymore after this fight. What do you think?
I don't think that's necessarily the case. That he won't be the same. Uh, Fighter definitely could bounce back. It's how he bounces back, and we'll see. Obviously, the people are not gonna look at him the same. When somebody's undefeated, they look invincible. They look unbeatable until they have that first loss. So obviously, things are not always gonna be exactly the same.
Mm. So, as far as a rematch is concerned, I mean, are you
I don't
interested in
think it's
trying to watch?
happening. I don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
No, if Ryan says he's not gonna make 140 and Devin's not gonna fight him unless it's at 140, I don't think it's gonna happen.
You and Devin are big guys, and I mean, if Ryan came to the table and said, "Hey, Jermaine, for that type of payday, are you gonna go and make 143 pounds?"
Yeah, I definitely would. I could do a catch weight.
So vice versa
Vice
for
versa.
for,
What?
for Devin, we don't you
If he
think?
wanted to, if he wanted to do a catch weight with me,
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean,
yeah,
regardless with you, I want to get into that in a second too. But as far as the catch weight with them, like, do you think that even if it was the weight wasn't an issue, that they made that not an issue? Do you think that that fight would happen?
And Doug.
Hello, Ghostbusters! It's Doug.
Your day is full of to-dos and ever-changing responsibilities as an RN.
I don't think so. Even if Devin agree, I don't think Devin would agree to a catch weight at 143, 144.
No, even though he's a big kid himself.
He is a big kid. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really see a rematch happening. At least anytime soon. I really don't.
What did you see the big difference maker in the fight was?
Uh, first round getting caught with a left hook. It's hard to bounce back sometimes. It's not say it's hard to bounce back. It's take some time to kind of regroup yourself. Um, and once you get hit once, now you're a little bit more uh, slow to hit. I would say more careful and just not yourself 100%. So obviously, Ryan coming off in the first round with a check hook and hurting Devin, stunning Devin. That was it right there. That's what a lot of people, at least what I expected, and I actually tweeted that out. That's what I expected him coming out to do, to throw punches, and probably if he was gonna do something, he was gonna do it in the first round. Uh, that's about it.
Now, getting into you, how many fights you have left it with Top Rank?
No, no, that's not up for discussion right now.
Okay.
That's not up for
You know,
discussion.
right now at this moment in time, it's like, all the 140 guys are really at Matchroom. That's why I ask. And, you know, Teofimo Lopez, you don't really know other names at that 40 division on Top Rank. You can list them if you know, but it seemed to me they all left. You tell me, rematch, how do you've been talking about it, being outspoken upon it. We've never spoken upon that match itself. I was outspoken upon it. I just put a poll up to see what people think. If you won that fight or not with Teofimo Lopez, 62% believe you did. Um, just walk me with it. Like, walk me through that moment of the Teofimo Lopez fight.
What can I say? In that fight, uh, I believe I won. I had a good game plan with my team. We prepared great for the fight. Uh, he couldn't hit me. I felt like I landed more. If you watch CompuBox, I threw more, landed more by a small margin. And when the decision was taking a long time, that's when I was like, something doesn't seem right here. Decision's taking a little bit too long. But yeah, I definitely want a rematch. Again, like you said, Top Rank doesn't have no other 140 pounders, and people didn't really like the first fight. But I think after another fight for me, whoever they match me up with, they'll see my performance, and I guarantee you that the fans will be asking for that fight with the next version they see of me.
And what's what's the different version? I mean, I've seen you on on Twitter saying that you would be more aggressive. Do you feel like after watching it that you felt like you could have been more aggressive?
If I wanted to, anybody who's watched my fights, they've seen me fight many different styles. They've seen me fight aggressive. They've seen me fight in and out. Y'all just see me just do a whole boxing clinic, so I can fight anywhere I want.
On
It's
Southpaw.
it's how I want to fight. I'm in control in that ring. I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. So, uh, if that's what the fans want, and we want to bring it back, we definitely will do that. And I'll beat them in a different way because that's something I love doing. Is I could show you I'll beat you one way and I'll do it again in a whole different way. Doesn't matter what style you bring or what style I bring, and I could switch it up. I'll still beat you.
Mm. Do you think what were the words being said in the ring after the fight?
uh After the fight, from the people in my corner on my side and that half of the ring, was like, I had it, I won, I believed I won. I was like, just calm down, let's just wait for the decision. It's not official until the decision comes through. And then, like I said, that's when the decision was taking a little bit too long, where I was like, doesn't seem like things are going the right way.
As far as you and Tiafimo, obviously there's a point in time you get sportsmanship and you guys say, good fight, whatever. What's being said between y'all two?
I don't even think we even said that to each other, to be honest.
No.
I don't even think we even came after the bell ring, that on the final bell. If we touch gloves after that, I don't even think we, after the decision, we even came close.
No.
Nah. I know what you mean. You know, like after a fight, whatever, you touch hands, congrats, whatever. You go even after the fight, you go to the other corner, give a hug, whatever. It was none of that. I don't think so. I don't recall. It was none of that.
Now, is it because you guys always had that type of tension since the amateurs in between?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's tension. It was just I don't. To be honest, I can't recall. Just it wasn't none of that.
Possibly just nerves, just knowing that it's such a close fight could have went either way, and then it's
No,
just
not even. Not even. It's just I really don't give too many fucks about the kids. I really just I don't know. I just didn't go over. It was what.
This will be a gold mine of local intel.
Tell us about this corn festival.
Oh, he got your corn pudding.
So is it safe around here?
Whatever.
um. Well, leave a message to Teofimo Lopez.
Well, he knows where I'm at. If they want a better fight, a great fight, who else is gonna fight? You know, another fight that the only fight that they can really make right now is with Jamaine Ortiz. And if they want the rematch, the best fight, and if they want an action-packed fight, I guarantee it that will happen that way.
Do you feel like the majority of the people believe that you won the fight that night?
I do.
You do.
Yeah,
Um, what do you think? Do you think you'll ever get that rematch?
it's possible. Yeah, for sure.
Why are you so certain that you would get that rematch with Teofimo Lopez?
Again, as long as I do my part in the ring and he does his part and continues to win, the rematch will come.
Oh, so you just believe that you guys just will meet just off of the performances, winning
Yeah,
performances.
yeah.
You don't think that you need to talk your way into it
That
as
can
well
always
as
help. That
well
always
as wrong.
helps. That always helps. That always helps. You can always talk your way into it. But I'm gonna stay who I am. I'm not just gonna, like I said, I don't really give too many fucks about the kids, so uh, I could say whatever I want. Um, if we see each other, whatever confrontation there is, there is. He knows I want the smoke again, so I don't know if he wants it. He knows he lost that night. I know that for sure. So if
For
he's
the
up for
people,
the challenge to try to make himself feel good by thinking he can reclaim a win that he knows he lost, we'll see.
listening to his father talk and listening to I guess there were some names on the table, and he said this certain guy suits my son's style. Um, you switched it upon it, and it to me, when I hear Tio Senior say that, and knowing that we are used to you pressuring, and that was a different element of Jermaine Ortiz that necessarily, I guess now people could be afraid of you using that side of your bag, and that's why I say, hey, do you feel like you're really gonna get this rematch or not? Because styles make fights, and like this could have been a performance that's why a lot of people like to say, yo, I don't like to show everything. I don't like to show everything. Is that's the reason why they say it. I don't want to show everything because of those particular things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they say they don't like to show everything because at some point in time they're gonna have to pull that card.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, for this fight, this was my time to pull out that card.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand.